ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी बच्चों का स्वागत है। ये अनसीन डिक्टेशन नंबर 67 है। ठीक है, डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। सर, द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट हैज implemented its assurance with regard to the central universities. With regard to the state universities, they have shifted their position. Previously, the position was that the state government had undertaken to implement the same scales of pay, and the central government was supposed to undertake the responsibility of financing it to the extent of 80% of the additional cost up to a period of 5 years. That was the position. Surprisingly enough, later the government altered its decision and went back on the solemn assurance given in Parliament. Now they are asking the states to modify their scales of pay under intimation to the central government about the details of the modifications they have made. They have also made it clear that it must not be more than what the central government decided. As regards this stand of the central government, there is great discontent, and understandably so, amongst the teachers, colleges and universities. What the teachers want is the clear cut implementation of the assurance of the government with respect to the universities and college teachers in the states. But this is not being done. As a result, more than a lakh of college and university teachers will be denied benefit. Not only that, the whole thing has been again put in the melting pot insofar as the university and college teachers in the states are concerned. The question of central universities is a different matter, and I am not talking about it now. This is entirely unjustifiable and has created very great complication. I may tell you that the teachers had come here in the past and had met the Prime Minister and the Education Minister in connection with their agitation all over the country, and after lot of discussions and negotiations, the scales of pay were decided upon and an announcement made in the Lok Sabha. A clear assurance was given to all concerned, supported, I believe, by the Prime Minister, that the central government revised scales of pay would apply to the central and state university and college teachers alike. This was very clear. Now, on what authority was this decision changed, and why Parliament was not informed? I would like to know. The Parliament has been in session for some time now. Has the Minister informed the Lok Sabha that they have modified the decision conveyed in his statement of 29th March to the Lok Sabha? That is not the way to treat your teachers. You least come to certain conclusions and announce them in this house. I have got a copy of the letter sent to many people. This has been changed, which is entirely wrong. Therefore, quite apart from the propriety of it, I demand that what was assured must be implemented. The demands of the teachers are long outstanding and are genuine. So, I request you to implement the assurance which the Minister has given to them. Sir, I would request through you to the government that the Minister should come and explain the position. If you question the authenticity of it, I am prepared to lay it on the table of the House. It is not a secret document, though it is not a public document. It has been sent to various people who are concerned with this matter. This would show the contradiction between the statement made on the floor of the House and the departmental letter, which evidently on the instruction of the Minister and certainly with his knowledge has been sent to various people in the education world and other authorities. Sir, this is a wrong practice. What are we to do then? We discuss it here, get an assurance made, and then we find that the department alters the assurance. Now they will say we have only told them they can modify. But then it was not said in the statement that the state governments could modify it. The Minister did not in his statement even say that these scales of pay were meant only for the teachers and professors of the colleges under the central universities. He said they were for the country. Not only that, he even told them that the state government should not pass on the burden to the colleges or the educational institutions, but should bear it themselves. All these things have been settled. Suddenly we find that things are altered. Now this is contempt of Parliament. But since the statement was not made in this House, I am not bringing it as a charge to be dealt with by this book. But I am sure our colleagues in the other House will take due note of it and see how best they could deal with this letter with the direction of the ministry, which is a clear violation of the assurance given in an official statement made on the floor of the House. Surely this is a matter for the Lok Sabha to take up, but here, from the point of view of public policy and in the interest of our education and of the college and university teachers, I would definitely press for a statement being made today by the Honorable Minister of Education and the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs should certainly convey it to him as to where we stand. The states, in fact, have been told that they could modify the scales of pay and bring them down, and not only that, they could even implement it from a later date. The latest decree by the Education Minister says, as I have already read out to you, that they could decide at their discretion to introduce the new scales of pay, different from those adopted by the University Grants Commission with effect from January or a later date. Already they have delayed it. Now they want another delay. So, this is the directive to the states. Don't bother about what the minister says. इस क्लास में इतना ही बच्चों, नमस्कार बच्चों।